practice continues to build you closer and closer to being your best self. But you're never going to get there because you're never going to be the perfect version of anything, because that's what continues to allow us to grow. So easiest way to figure out that you're not living to your full potential, just ask yourself, are you happy? What response did you have? If you're saying, I'm not happy, right? And it's not, oh, I'm happy at the moment, I'm not truly happy, right? If you are not happy in the moment, why? What are the things that are leading you to not be happy? And it's not things that are passing moments, someone cut you off of work, right? If you're not happy with your emotional state, you're not happy with your friends, your family, you're not happy with your job, you're not happy with the way you look, right? There's two parts, is that you can not be happy and not be satisfied, and they're very different. I'm never going to be satisfied with my level of fitness, whatever parts, because it pushes me to do more and get more. I'm never going to be satisfied to say that, my kids have had enough of my love, so I'm just good, right? It's at that point. But I am going to choose to be happy with the way I show up, because that's what I can control. I can't control things that are outside my control, but I can control how I show up. So if you ask yourself, am I giving it my all? It simply comes down, are you happy? And remember, happy and satisfied, very, very, very different things. Satisfied means that you are not satisfied because you know you can continue to get better and better and better. I already said very well here is that, practice makes, it's not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We're never going to be put together. We're never going to be put into the spot where, I'm perfect, right? It's practice continues to build you closer and closer to being your best self, but you're never going to get there because you're never going to be the perfect version of anything, because that's what continues to allow us to grow. So if you are asking yourself today, am I happy? And the answer is no. Well, time to set the change. Time to make it happen. Easiest thing here, if you have rules that you should be breaking to level up here, ask yourself how your routine looks each and every day. What time do you get up? What do you eat? What are some of those actions that you repeat daily that you don't think about? The simple thing is take a journal, take a notebook, write down one day at a time. Can you even be disciplined to do that? Write down that day and ask yourself, of this point here, I get up, I eat the same breakfast, I get up at the same time, I hit the snooze button, I get in the car, I drive this way to work. It takes me this long. While I'm in work, I listen to this kind of music, or I listen to a podcast. I get to work. My first thing is walking in, having an argument with someone, going to dispute, going to this point. I go out and I don't prepare for lunch. I go out and eat something poor, or I don't work out during the day because I find ways to set roadblocks in that part. Ask yourself the question here. What are the keys of your day that is setting up the dominoes, right? Because if you have these dominoes, and dominoes, remember, one small domino, I think it said one small domino by the 20th time, you knock over the Empire State Building, and it keeps magnifying double in its result. Well, if you think about that with your life here, you have one small bad habit, creates two small bad habits, creates three small bad habits, creates a bigger habit, a bigger bad habit, a bigger bad habit, a bigger bad habit. Think about the trajectory of just the overall difficulty in how you're going to show up in life if you have just a full course of bad habits building upon each other. It's like Indiana Jones, where he has that huge boulder chasing him right now. That's your bad habits chasing you. So you want to break your bad habits? You want to magnify your success? Well, you have to set the stage by creating that first domino. That's a good habit. By understanding, what are my bad habits today? Being mindful, being aware. What are my bad habits today? Write them down and then change them.